What is up, my unpack baggers? Y'all know what time it is. It is time. It's time to unpack your shit. We're going to get right into it because I know I haven't been here for a while. So I'm excited to be back. Welcome back. Talking about relationships and unpacking baggage. But this time it's just a little bit different because I want to discuss wants and needs in relationships. Do you guys really know what you want in a relationship? I know what I want. I know what most of y'all want. Some of y'all want, king, ding-a-ling, and I get it, but what else do you want besides him just being fine and all that kind of stuff? Because wants, I think they are very important in relationships. Needs are a whole nother thing. So we're going to break down wants and needs and how important it is to have them both. So wants, I'm going to break down my wants. Yes, I want him to be fine, although I have dated some boogers in my life, but that's because they had what I need. But we ain't talking about needs right now. But I want him to be funny. I want him to be God-fearing. I want him to love my daughter. I want him to be excited about life and just be fun. I want him to be able to have some sense of style. Now, these are wants. They are not deal breakers if he does not have them, but it does help to have some of your wants in your relationships. I want him to be romantic, but I do understand if he's not romantic, it's okay. It's not necessarily a deal breaker, but we're going to work on it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I want. You know what I mean? So wants are very, very, very important. The reason I want to express how important wants are is because I feel like when people are tempted or seem to move on in their relationship is because their partner is lacking what they want. That's why temptations happen, in my opinion, because something is not right here that you wanted. So we bypass the things that we needed for the things that we want. So this is why I feel like it's important that you have some of your wants in who it is that you want to be with. Wanting certain things in relationships is a good thing, because that is like the easy part of your relationship. That's the part, well, it should be easy, I don't know. I know relationships can be that bullshit sometimes, but your wants, that's, how people say it's the little things. Those are your little things. Oh, we tend to make wants our big thing in relationships. And I personally think that is where the relationship has its downfalls. When you can look deeper into a relationship, go beyond some of your wants and reach those needs, then you can grow on a mature level of a relationship and really succeed. I have noticed the bomb women that are out there that have been in relationships for a long time. I know a lot of people say, it's a lot of forgiving and all that kind of stuff in a relationship. A woman that has grown maturely, she has most of them already have what they need. So the wants is a huge thing. I get that. So it kind of, it's kind of a little backwards there. But I feel like women that have grown and have understood those wants, like I just literally grew to that because look, we're not talking about me. Okay, we're talking about relationships, not just me specifically, right? Okay, so I say shout out to those women because if a man lacks something somewhere, especially when she's loyal and she really wants to be with him, she can understand some of those good things or what's a priority to her, that still makes her want him and still makes her happy and things like that. Now, I'm not saying settle, because I don't think that's the answer at all. Whatever those wants that the man is lacking, she can be mature enough to say that some of these needs or some of these other wants outweigh the ones that he can't quite fulfill. Now, the penis, I don't know how. I mean, if you want, King Kong, if you need a long elephant trunk and he don't have that, ladies, that's not something that you can fix. I mean, you can with a lot of money, a couple of doctors, that kind of thing, but I I don't have a recommendation for that. So that's out of my league. But all those other ones, just the small stuff, you can definitely bypass those things. And again, I'm not saying settle, because settling is not gonna be the answer if that's something you really want in a relationship. And depending on those wants, it could turn into a need if it's that strong. Okay, so let's talk about needs. Your needs should be things that are more than just your finances or how much stuff he can do for you. I mean, if it's a need, and if that's what you need in your relationship, that's great. But y'all know it's mature couples only. So if it's something that you need that can really build your empire, that's the way to go, right? So my needs would be not just on the outside, because if myself is not correct and his self is not correct, we can't build on the outside. No way. We're gonna be selfish, we're gonna be bickering, we're gonna be not working together, no teamwork, no support. That's how I feel about it. That's the things that I have learned and experienced. So for me, my needs would be, I need somebody to not necessarily pick up where I lack, but understand where I am with things. Or if I am the loud one, it's great that I have a calm person or one that can calm me down, That way I can even learn to woo-side when it's time to set it off. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to woo-side because a chick, I can't play no games with nobody. And that's just me. So that would be one of my needs. Another need is when I'm down, I need a pick me up, or vice versa. I know I definitely want to be there for my man, if it comes to a point where he's down, I want to be able to pick him up, To me, those kind of building skills are great, because you do take what's on the inside, you do apply those things on the outside. So what kind of needs would you have for a relationship? Not just for your man, because your wants and your needs, you're going to get those things by yourself anyway. So in your relationship, what is it that you need in your relationship? Another need for me is I need a man that understands where I'm trying to go. And I want a man, I'm going back to one, that needs to go in that direction as well. Like, I want a certain lifestyle, but I need that lifestyle as well. Like, that is hand in hand for me, because that is definitely like top of the list for me. So I need somebody that is going to push. I need somebody that's going to work hard. I need somebody that's going to help me build this outside empire. Now, everybody's not the same as me, so your needs may be a little bit different. I need somebody to be able to pray for me, okay? I believe prayer is great. Now, if you can't pray for me, what you doing? And who you talking to? That's just what I need. I need to know that, That's important. No shade on if you don't. I need a man that can automatically pick up where I left off. Like, I have 10,000 things to do. So if I'm lacking somewhere, I need him to understand my girl is, she needs my help. I need him to be able to identify that without me saying, get your ass up and help me. Okay. That's what I need. All right. I don't need a man to provide for me financially. I don't need it. I want it. That's not a need though for me. But I do want it. I do. But it's important that you can understand and be okay with what your needs and your wants are. Okay? So this is what I want you guys to do. When it comes to a relationship, if you're already in your relationship and you're trying to figure things out, maybe things are not so great. And sometimes things can be great and you're trying to figure out like why we can't get to the next level. I feel like a lot of women, we get a lot of backlash on what our needs and our wants are. Some people may think that material things are just not important. And it's really not, but it's definitely no judgment. If that's something that you need in your relationship, that's you. Do you, boo-boo? But the kind of man that you have, you want to make sure that his needs and his wants are part of what he wants to do is to give to his woman. If you get with a man that's not about that, then as far as just material things, then that's not the man for you. So move on. Or grow into something else and figure out, what's good and what's bad, what's a need and what's a want. What are you okay with having and not okay with having? What's a deal breaker to you? So there's an activity that you guys can do. I'm sure you've heard it before, but I most definitely think it does work. Okay? Get your pen and a paper. And if you already have a man, put his name at the top. You put down all of your needs and your wants in 2 columns. Okay? In 2 columns, prioritize them. Which one is a priority? Which one is more important than the other? Okay? Now, you put a check mark by the ones that he does have. Okay? And the stuff that he doesn't have, you ask yourself, what's more important? After you've written down all of your wants, your needs, and you checked off what your man has, put it all in another column. And then ask yourself, is this something that I want and that I need? And how would this relationship pertain to my life? Okay? You guys can actually do it together. That's definitely an exercise you can do together. Now, if you don't have a man, you do the same thing. Maybe his name will be question mark. You will then put your wants and needs in the columns, in the 2 columns. Prioritize. Put them together. You ain't got to check nothing off. But you can put them together. And then when that man finds you, let him come to you. Okay? When that man finds you, then you can go and check what's what. And then ask yourself, is this something I want to do or not? Do not settle. Okay? So based off of what's more important to you, does he have those things? Will that pertain to your life? Will this relationship really help you grow in the ways that you want to grow? You could definitely figure that out that way. Now, I am no Dr. Phil. I'm not a relationship coach. I'm not a guru. I don't know it all. I am just a girl who has been in a lot of relationships and have learned a lot of things. I'm just unpacking so I can live. You feel me? Y'all make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below what your wants and your needs are and what other advice you have for other people, because trust and believe, baby, they are watching you too. They want to know more than just my situation. All right? I appreciate y'all for watching. Thanks for the love and support, especially on the podcast. Make sure you check out Unpack Bags Podcast on all podcast platforms. It's Scattersites Entertainment, Unpack Bags. I'll holler at y'all later.